Learning how to flirt with a woman is a strange thing to master. If you think about your technique too hard, you'll look like an imposter. But it's also really easy to go over the line and make a woman feel uncomfortable. Whether it's someone you know, or a girl you just met, flirting can be easy when you know the right things to do. By approaching her with confidence, showing your personality, and getting to know more about her, you might be able to get a date with the woman of your dreams. With that said, here are 14 keys to flirting with any woman. Number 1. Introduce yourself. It can sometimes be a bit tricky to approach people, especially if you're a shy person. You may have a fear of being rejected. A way of looking at this is, they're either interested in you or not. So there's no harm in taking the risk and seeing what happens. There's no need for tacky pickup lines either, simply introduce yourself, and ask how they're doing. And if they don't show any interest, just smile and move on. Number 2. Flaunt your best features. It takes only a few seconds to make a first impression. When you meet someone for the first time, they immediately pick up signals about you, both consciously and subconsciously. It's important that you present yourself in a way you want to be perceived by others. You can look and feel more confident by carefully choosing an attire that accentuates your most attractive features. For instance, if you're a man who has broad shoulders and a slim waist, wear a nice fitted shirt. If you're a woman, you can show off your legs if they are your best features. Number 3. Make eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most basic, natural ways to show interest in a person, particularly if you've never spoken before. All you need to do is lock eyes for a few seconds, then give a confident smile as you slowly look away. Repeat this a few times, and be sure to pay attention to their response. If they look at you as often as you look at him, you've definitely got their interest. Number 4. Establish common ground. Finding something in common with the other person is an instant conversation starter. Be it a mutual friend, where you grew up, where you went to school, etc. And if you can't find even one single thing in common, don't worry. You can talk about anything you find interesting, and use it as a way to get a conversation going, as long as you keep it light. Number 5. Mind your posture. Posture is an important aspect of flirting. The way you hold your body says a lot about your confidence, affecting how attractive you come across to others. So pay attention to how you're moving your body, and be sure to maintain good posture. Number 6. Touch her casually. Touch is a powerful thing, and it can be used to convey a variety of emotions, including attraction. When you touch her casually, it sends a signal and it helps to build rapport. You can touch her arm, shoulder or hand when you're talking to her. Just make sure it's a casual touch, and not too aggressive. You don't want to come across as creepy or weird. And of course, you can't touch her all the time, or she'll get uncomfortable. Touch should be used sparingly, but when you do use it, you'll notice a difference in the way she interacts with you. Keep in mind, touching a woman inappropriately or in a sexually suggestive way is not the way to go, unless you have been given explicit consent. Number 7. Avoid being complicated. One of the biggest turn-offs for women is when a man is too complicated. If you're overly complicated, she won't be able to understand you, or keep up with your conversation. This is a major turn-off, and it will quickly kill any attraction she may have had for you. Of course, not every woman wants a simple man, but you don't want to be too complex either. Just find the right balance and keep it simple. She'll appreciate your simplicity and find it attractive. Plus it will make it easier for her to understand, and connect with you. You don't want her to feel like she's dumb, or can't keep up with you. Of course you can try once in a while to see if she can keep up, but don't make it the norm. Number 8. Don't beat around the bush. If you're in college or high school, you may have a lot of time to wait and see if your crush is interested in you. However, the older you get, the more forward you need to be. It's important that you let people know you're interested in him, and it can be done subtly. You can make jokes about how you're flirting with them, or find some other ways to let them know of your more than friendly intentions. Number 9. Tease them playfully. Another great way to show someone that you like them is by being playful. Tease them about something, perhaps their choice of drink, or even something they just shared with you, like a funny story. Pay close attention to their reactions. Positive feedback is good, just make sure you don't overdo it. And keep in mind that there's a very fine line between teasing and being offensive. Don't make them feel like you're judging, or trying to hurt them in any way. Tease in such way that they'll know you're joking and you're actually interested. Number 10. Unanticipated compliments. The best compliments are those that are unique, and have an element of surprise. The more specific your compliment, the better. Just be sure that your compliments are honest and sincere. For example, if the person you're flirting with has a nice sculpted physique, compliment them on something different and unexpected like, "I overheard you talking about landscape photography. You sound like an expert." This way, you don't give the same old compliment they probably hear all the time. Number 11. Focus between the eyes and the lips. Maintaining focus between the eyes and lips is one of the best ways to let someone know you're interested, not only in what they have to say, but how they say it. Look at their lips when they talk, then glance up at their eyes and give them a slight smile. It's even more effective when you couple this with a slightly open mouth. Number 12. Use proven flirting techniques. There are several flirting techniques that have been proven to work, so use them. Some of the most common techniques include mirroring, positive body language, and teasing. For example, mirroring is when you copy another person's body language. If she leans in, you lean in. If she crosses her arms, you cross your arms. This simple technique can help you build rapport, and make her feel comfortable around you. Number 13. Be mysterious. Don't give away too much information about yourself right away. There's something alluring and mysterious about a man who doesn't reveal everything about himself up front. By holding back, you're making her work for your attention, and that's exactly what you want to do. The more she discovers about you, the more interested she'll become. So keep her guessing, and don't be afraid to tease her a little bit. Of course, you don't want to be too mysterious, or she'll get frustrated and lose interest. So find the right balance and keep her intrigued. Number 14. Use humor. Humor is a great way to lighten the mood and make her laugh. Laughter is a very powerful thing, and it can help you build rapport and create a connection with the other person. Plus, a sense of humor is attractive to most women. So use humor to your advantage, and make her laugh. It's a surefire way to make her attracted to you. Just make sure your jokes are appropriate, and not too offensive. Be careful not to cross the line into making fun of her, as this can be hurtful and turn her off.